Right, my fellow carpers, welcome back to another vlog. Bit different this one, as you can clearly see in the background. We hit down a fen rod for a starter. We're actually at White Springs for the Anchors Hope RNLI charity match. It's a singles match, 48 hours, which is really nice because we know we don't get out 48 hours much, do we? But the missus was quite keen because it was a charity, so sign me up. So yeah, 48 hours down here. Come out the draw just over halfway. Weren't really sure what to pick. Picked peg 1 on the left, and then Davey, who obviously you know from fishing on the fen rod, he's in it as well, and he managed to get peg 1 on the right, which he's come a bit later. So here he is now. He's just setting up because he come late. So yeah, so we're gonna have a little bit of a jolly and a bit of social now. So, and hopefully catch some fish and get in and amongst these prizes on this competition. Plans for me at the minute, I'm going for a method ball mix on 1, just so I can just keep roaming around, putting little bit of bait in here and there. Something that probably not anyone else is doing on the lake. So that's one rod. Second rod then is zig, because of sinfish in the area. And they're just literally just rolling over the top. So it's about 7 foot here. So we're starting off with a 5 foot zig, just to see whether or not that will bring any joy. And then on the third rod then, it's the usual go-to, as I use down the fenny. So with, we're going with krill pop-ups or whatever. I've got krill, signature, just whatever is in the range. I've got them all, and we can keep swapping and chopping them there. Bait-wise, we're not spomming down here. Do you know what I mean? We're not yet. I don't hear great things about spomming down this place. So with that in mind, we're keeping away from spom to start off with. There are people swamming on the lake, so we'll have a little look and keep an eye on if they produce anything. And if they do, then we get the spom out. But it'll just be trickling bait in, fishing for a bite at a time down here. Yeah, other than that, that's the rundown. Hopefully we're bagging through fish. So hold on, seeing as that Dave is casting his rods out, let's spin the camera around. There he is, look. He's finally getting a rod out. He's got
a lovely shot.
Yes, so he's out now. He's fishing. That's all 3 of his rods in the water. And fingers crossed it won't be long before we have a bite. Like I said, we've seen fish in the area. It's got to be a good sign. Hopefully catch up with you real soon. Cheers. Right, good morning fellow carpers. Absolutely deadly squat through the night. I mean, we didn't even have a single bleep.
Morning guys.
Not till this morning, where I think I had a bream playing around with one of my rigs. But other than that, there's not been a single fish out of the lake yet, apart from bream and roach. There is some serious amounts of fizzing going on my side. I'm casting to it, but just nothing. But Nathan says there's a lot of small roach and bream in here.
There's loads of little bream.
So whether or not that could be the case with that. So we've got a bit of a game plan today, haven't we, son? Where we're gonna fish every hour. We're gonna fish for bites, move them around, see if we can hit into something early doors. I know they've given us some torrential rain coming in later as well, so we got until think, what time did you come in?
No.
1, 2?
I don't know. I'll have a check now in a
Yeah.
minute.
So we know there's some heavy rain coming in. So we're gonna, we're gonna try and work these swims early doors, really. That's about it, really. Not much else to report, is there, son?
No, I'm going to leave one rod on the spot in the margin, and that's not moving. But
You're keeping that there all weekend, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, but with the other 2 for today now is, as you say, once an hour. Move it a couple of foot.
Yeah, fresh bag on, and away she goes, hopefully. So that's our game plan today.
Yep.
As I said, it's still all to play for. No fish out whatsoever. Well, how many is there? 18, 19 anglers? Nothing.
Couple of bream, but nothing else.
Yeah. So yeah. So we'll leave it there. Crack on with this fishing malarkey, and hopefully we'll have a fish.
We'll have a fish.
See you in a bit.
Bye, guys.
Right then. Since we got a rod out, we'll do a little show you what I'm using. This is on one, the old method ball mix. So nice short hook link there. Just so literally I can roam this and move it around, keep fishing for a bite until we can find an area basically that a fish wants to have it in. It's simple, really, isn't it? So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. All that is then is some sow, some mulberry, some hep. That's all that's on there, and a nice big pop up to match it. So yeah, let's get it out, see if it works. Right, welcome back, fellow carpers. Would you Adam and Eve it? There has been a fish out. One fish still only out. What's the time? Did you even weigh it? Yeah, you weighed it, didn't you? Yeah. What was it 27?
27.12.
So yeah, one fish out so far, but that really is it. So game plan for tonight. Basically, we found spots. We've put rigs on them. That's about as much as we're going into it, because we have tried. Davey, how much have you thrown up this lake today, bud?
Everything.
Do you know what I mean?
Everything I've got.
We have chucked everything. We've tried zigs, bags, nuggets.
Casting every hour.
Do you know what I mean? Swapping and chopping, and just no joy. So the rigs now are probably done and on their spots for the night, and we're going to leave them sit and see if that brings us a bit more success. Yes. So other than that, all still to play for. It's still there. So we've got every chance. So yeah, hopefully we'll come back later with a fish. At least even if we don't catch one, maybe he might catch one over there.
Yeah, maybe
and we'll go and see him and get at least one on camera. So right, so from now, it's a bye from me, it's a bye from him, and you'll get in the back as well. So
I hate to do that.
catch you later. carpers. Little update for you. For us, nothing has happened.
Morning.
TV. Morning. Morning brought. The morning was really nice. Oh, let's go back to last night. Last night, some torrential rain come in, proper blowing a gale. Looked good. Looked really good. You had, how many roach did you have?
I've had 3 so far. One was a big one as well.
Yeah, so Dave had a couple of roach. You had to get out of bed and get wet for them. But other than that, that was it for us. Sam, however, to the right of Davey, he managed to snare one,
22, 10.
22, and then also someone on another peg.
6 right opposite.
Oh yeah, 6 opposite us. So there was around in this, well, in David's area anyway. Maybe the roach would keep the carp away from his bait.
Yeah.
He certainly has a lot of them. And then this morning then, it just looked good. The sun come out, we was up nice and early. So much fizzing on the left hand side where my rigs were. See a fish come out as well twice. I weren't even going to move any rods. I had to put one on his head. As soon as I done that though, scarpered, and I haven't seen much else sections since. So maybe that's not the way to go down here like we do down the fen rod, isn't it? Yeah, fen rod, you put them on their heads all day long. Maybe down here might be a bit different.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're just gonna have to suss it out.
So we're currently packing up. There is still about 2.5 hours. One fish could still, you know what I mean, could still put us anywhere in there.
Well, there's plenty of 30s in here.
Yeah, this is the home of the 30s for Wales. So all to play for. But we're probably going to pack up at 12, bring the rods in. And seeing as we hadn't had much action, we're going to go and try and get on a pit and just do a little hour. I think, innit?
Yep.
So hopefully we'll bring a little one over there. Proper. I shouldn't have said, should I, now? Because now you're expecting a little fish. Now the pressure's really on. But yeah, other than that,
over there now.
we'll come back to you in the car park where they do all the presentation. Unless we get another one before then. So, right, fingers crossed. Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.
See you later.